These people preyed on your damn fall. On all 10, though, you stood tall. And everyone had a part to play in it. Everyone had their hand in it. Whether it was spreading the gossip, believing the gossip, or harboring the gossip. Because there was long conversations about you. There was even people that came to watch you and stalk you to see if the things that were being spread about you were true. And they were all met with the same conclusion: where the heck did this information come from? Because I'm not seeing, and they watched you for a long time to see if it was going to be true. Different people. And then it's like, when I say harboring, I mean like friends of friends or people who knew you and they heard stuff about you and they didn't mention it to you. But they came and sat down with you and grouped up with you and clicked up with you like everything was cool. Dapped you up, chopped it up with you like everything was cool. They never mentioned what was being said behind your back. They were harboring that. But with their friends, they were speaking on it though. You was the topic of discussion. We gonna get into it. Hold on. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna just show you how this came out. First, the strength card came out. So when I said on all 10, though, you stood tall, the 9 of Wands and the Temperance, okay, you really stood tall. You stood your ground. You kept your head held high no matter what people were saying behind your back. And that's what people know about you, that you are strong. You are the face and the embodiment of strength. They can't deny that about you. People were working to keep you stuck. People were really working to keep you from moving forward. The Six of Swords in reverse. The Six of Swords talks about moving to calmer waters. Three of Pentacles talk about working and collaborating. People were literally collaborating against you, clicking up against you to try to keep you from moving forward. People wanted you stuck in this cycle, stuck in this past. And I'm not really understanding why. And I feel like, I don't know, it's like people didn't want people to see your innocence. Now people are running away from something. They could be running away from this narrative, but there's also a lot of people who are supporting you behind your back. There's also a lot of people that these enemies have brought to you, that have joined the bandwagon, that are rooting for you. They want you to propel. They want you to go far because they know that you deserve it. And they know that you didn't deserve the slander. You didn't deserve what you've been through. Like, you didn't deserve that hate. You really didn't. Like I said, they wanted you to be stuck in a cycle. They didn't want you to get out of this loop. It's like they wanted you to be balled up. They wanted you to be in a ball, in the fetal position. But see, and all these people witnessed what you have been through because they sat back and they watched you. While a lot of people sat back and talked about you, criticized you, didn't want to be around you. And then the ones that did come around you, they was only coming around to have a seat at the show. But now, these people are being faced with judgment. The Tower and judgment. These people have to face the karma and the retribution of their actions. They have to answer to what they have done, to what they have said. Let's clarify this Tower and this judgment. Clarify the Tower. Woo! They got to watch the seeds that you planted grow and blossom. And they got to watch you be happy. They got to watch you be happy. And it's like, this is making them face judgment. The Tower is your success. The Tower is your seeds blossoming and growing, your growth. Your growth, your happiness, your joy, your bliss. All of that is a tower in these people's lives because they didn't want to see you, like I said, they wanted you stuck. They didn't want you to, because of the narrative that they try to spill about you. This narrative that they try to write about you. And I'm really not understanding why. I'm going to pull on why in a second. Bro, they heartbroken about it. These enemies, these friends, whoever they are, frenemies, they heartbroken about it because they know they can't have a seat at the table. They don't hold no weight in your life no more. And this chapter that you in, these seeds that you have planted that are growing and blossoming, you're flourishing. Clarify the judgment. These people are going through judgment for the confusion, the illusions, the lies that they spread about you. These people, I'm telling you, these people from the past, this could have been family members. And I'm telling you, it could have been people that you have dealt with, that you have gave to, that you could have gave someone a place to live. And they still had the nerve to go behind your back and talk about you. They still had the nerve to go behind your back and create lies. These are scammers, schemers. All right, well, why did they do this? What was the reason? What was the reason? And I'm feeling like that's how a lot of people feel like, what was the reason? What was all the hate about? Like, what was the reason for the hate? The reason for the hate was because of your abundance, because of your beauty, the empress, because you're the empress, because you are everything that they can't be. These people are tied up. They stuck. These people could literally be in jail, or they just trapped in their own beliefs and their own way of living. These people was all tied up. They all caught up. They got a lot of burdens going on in their life. They got a lot of delays going on in their life. And they wanted to burden you. They wanted to hinder you. They wanted you to be alone. Alone and struggling. Alone, struggling, confused, out of your mind. They really wanted you to go crazy. But also, I'm getting that these people told all of these lies about you. This could have been an ex-lover, or it could be anybody, any enemy. An enemy, shit, in my book, if you hear some gossip about me and you don't come back and, let me defend myself, or if you don't defend me when the gossip is being spilled, then you are op. You're an enemy. You are an op. Because if you're not going to protect me when I'm not there to protect myself or defend myself, then who are you for me? Okay? And God heard conversations that you didn't hear. God knows the things that were said that you didn't hear. And these people were jealous of your abundance, of your beauty, of your nurturing spirit. Mm, 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 mm. Like I said, they wanted you alone, out in the cold. They wanted you confused. And I'm not understanding why they would want you to be alone. But I also was getting that it's because they know all the hate that they spewed, that it was like they wanted to get you out of your character to make their narrative seem true. They try to stop you from growing. They try to stop you from producing something, from co-creating with the universe. Okay, but what was the reason? I want to know more of what the reason was. What's the real reason? What's the underlying reason that these people would do this? Because you the truth. Okay, you are the truth. You are the truth. You speak the truth and nothing but the truth. And these people are liars. They're scammers. They're schemers. They're cheaters. They got to cheat to get ahead. They could never get ahead of you. That's why they had to cheat to get ahead. They try to trick you out of a spot. They try to trick you out of your spot. Like I said in one of my other messages, there was a seat that was reserved for you that someone tried to trick you out of. They cheated to get there. It was a hollow victory. They cheated to get there. Like I said, there's a position that was yours, a spot, a seat, a throne that is yours that they try to cheat you out of. They ain't want you to be seen as this emperor. They ain't want you to be seen as powerful. They don't want you to know your power, because you already walk around with the big head. You already walk around with the big head. You already know you the truth. But for you to really, really know it, for you to really release the burdens, and for you to really step into it, oh no, baby, they didn't want that. They didn't want that. But see, what they failed to realize was God loved you. God loves you. God loves you so much. Hey, and that's why God removed people from you. And that's why God blocked certain situations from getting to you. Your angels blocked certain people and certain situations from getting from you. Blocked information from touching your ears, because God knew what it would do to you, while God was preparing you for something bigger and something greater. God didn't have time. Your angels didn't have time to let that mess interfere with what you was being bred for, with what you were being molded for. God had you in a cocoon. Okay? It was all purposeful.